Hey everyone, it's Pastor Mike. This is my weekly letter to you via video. It is going to be an epic, memorable weekend filled with inspiration here at Lutheran Church of Hope. Standing outside for what will hopefully not too long from now be our new Youth and Mission Outreach Center, all part of Building Hope for Tomorrow. And this weekend, we're going to come together on Commitment Weekend and bring our cheerful gifts to God. You are not going to want to miss this. This weekend, we're also turning on all the lights of our trees out in the parking lot, lighting our big Christmas tree, all sorts of celebrations and parties. And I also want to give you a glimpse of what our new church building's going to look like through Building Hope for Tomorrow. Come on, take a look. Start in the atrium, and as the camera pans around, you can see this space will still be filled with natural light and a great place for people to gather before and after services and all throughout the week. New seating areas will help develop more authentic community, which is right at the center of Building Hope for Tomorrow. The new Cafe Hope, which will be upstairs from our current gym. The lower level will be classrooms, much needed as a lot of our ministries are running out of space. But on this upper level, this cafe will be open for breakfast and lunch throughout the week. People can come and work here. We want to create holy spaces where people not only gather on Sundays and Wednesday nights, but all throughout the week. Moving back across the atrium into the prayer cove, this prayer cove will now be at the heart and center of our church building. It's our current bookstore. But while prayer is already the spiritual heart and center of our church, now it'll be the physical heart and center. So if you walk in through the main entrance of the church and go straight ahead, you'll walk right into the prayer room. Moving now back across the atrium into the current bridge. The bridge is going to get a refresh. Again, more spaces for people to hang out during the week, for small groups to meet, for Bible studies, for meals to be shared. We'll add some windows to open up the room and make it more transparent. As the camera pans back, you'll also see that it's going to be a way better space for teaching. We're going to move the teaching stage right into the middle of the room so that it sets up better for those larger gatherings. Back through the atrium now, come with me, and as the camera pans into the new Youth and Mission Outreach Center, you'll see that we're going to have way more room now for weekly outreach nights. There'll be a food pantry in this area as well that'll be open for folks. The space converts easily into recreation space, into large teaching space, all for the sake of drawing people into God's house so that we can share God's amazing love with them. In the worship center, we're not changing a lot. We love the way that room sets up already, but we are going to add two new really important spaces, one on either side in the back of the worship center called family rooms. This will provide young families with young kids soundproof spaces where they can join the rest of our church family in worship and be in the room instead of walking around in the atrium. Our chapel is going to get a refresh too, where we currently have weddings and funerals and our traditional service and our Thursday night young adult service and all sorts of other gatherings and meetings. We're going to get new seating in this room. The architect's rendering shows pews, but that hasn't been decided yet. We're just going to replace the old falling apart 30-year-old seating in there with new seating, which will be a great upgrade for this really important and popular space in our church building. There's another quick overview of what we're building on the upper level and the lower level. And there's the outside, more recreational space, outdoor campfire area, an outreach bus so that we can bring hope to the world when the world can't come to hope. And that's at the heart and center of this whole campaign. So that gives you a glimpse of some of the things that we'll be adding and renovating through Building Hope for Tomorrow. But God's plans are always bigger than our dreams, and there's more that we don't have time in this video to share with you. So come and worship this weekend. Come and hear all about it. God is building His church through us so that we can even more effectively love our neighbors, serve our community, and carry out our mission as a 21st century church after God's own heart. These are such exciting times, and I can't wait to see what God does this weekend. Come and see.